everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make my creamy Rotel dip. Now this dip is perfect for parties if you need to bring a dish to pass, but it is also great and amazing just to add a little bit to your taco nights. You are just going to need 5 ingredients for this dip, which makes it super easy, and a couple of other things to help you out. So the first thing that you're going to need is 1 pound of ground sausage. Now this sausage came from a butcher. You can use any sausage. Personally, this is just something that I like and that I have on hand, but you can get 1 pound of ground sausage at your local meat market or at your local store, wherever, it doesn't matter. As long as it's 1 pound of ground sausage, it will work. The next thing you're going to need is you're gonna need 16 ounces of Velveeta cheese. Originally, you want the original Velveeta cheese, but unfortunately, my store did not have the original, so we're gonna be using 2% today. The next thing you're going to need is you're going to need 8 ounces of sour cream. Most stores sell by the 8 ounces, so just one of these will do and work. The next thing you're going to need is you are going to need 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese. Now it doesn't matter, you can leave these out and let them soften up if you would like, but if you just pull them right out of the fridge, they'll be fine as well. We're gonna be melting them anyways. The last ingredient that you're going to need is you are going to need 2 10-ounce cans of Rotel. Now these are original Rotel, but if you like spicy foods, more spicier foods, then feel free to get the mild or the spicy Rotel. But personally, I don't like spicy stuff, so we're just gonna be working with the original Rotel today. For your utensils that you are going to need a knife because it is easier to cut up the cream cheese and the Velveeta cheese, and it's easier to melt when they are chopped up in blocks. The next thing that you are going to need for your utensil is you're going to need a hard spoon. This spoon, you can use it to cook the 1 pound of sausage, but you can also then use it to mix and stir in everything as well as the dip is cooking. The next thing that you're going to need is you're going to need a can opener because we got to get into these Rotels, so this will be useful. And lastly, you are going to need a pot or a pan. Now personally, I like to use a large deep pan when making this, but unfortunately I moved and got a new pot and pan set, so I do not have one. So we're gonna be using a deep pot, which is completely fine. As long as it's something to hold it over the stove, you'll be good to go. Now, this dip is CROCKPOT friendly, so I'll go over that a little bit. Now, for serving, you're going to want tortilla chips. Doesn't matter on the brand, these are just my personal favorites when eating this, but if you're having a taco night, then you are going to need your tortillas and your taco shells and whatever else. But today we are just focusing on the dip. So let's get this dip going and I'll meet you over at the stove. Now before we get to the sausage, let's prepare everything else. But the first thing before we get to that is let's wash our hands. I already did that, so we are good to go. Now let's open this cream cheese and we are going to block it up. Now you can leave the cream cheese right in the package like this, so it's easier to dump in so you're not getting your hands all messy. And we are just going to block this up. I like to just cut it in half and cut it again. And then now we're gonna go long ways. So we're just going to set this off to the side. We're going to do the same thing with the second one. Now the next thing is we are going to chop up the Velveeta. We are going to be doing basically the same thing as we just did to the cream cheese, but now we are going to do it for the Velveeta. The next thing is we are going to open our Rotel cans. So open that up, and you do not want to drain this. So this is undrained Rotel. Just simply open it and set it off to the side. And you can take the caps out. And lastly, let's open our sour cream while we're here. Again, this is just an 8 ouncer, so we're gonna be dumping the entire thing in. So let's move on to the ground sausage. Let's set our burner at about medium-high heat, and then we dump the sausage in. Let's chop it up using your spoon. We are going to continuously chopping this up and let it cook until it is fully browned. Once the sausage is all cooked up and browned, then you can go ahead and drain the grease. So the next thing that we want to do is let's turn on our burner again. So we are going to turn our burner on about medium to low heat. Now, if you are using a crock pot, this is the step that you want to then pour your ground sausage into the crock pot and then add everything that I will be adding here next into your crock pot. So let's add in our cheeses. So let's add in our cream cheese. And then we are going to add our Velveeta cheese. And then we are going to add both cans of your Rotel. Again, you do not want to drain your Rotel. These are undrained Rotels. We are not going to add the sour cream right now. We are going to save the sour cream for the last step. So we are going to wait on the sour cream, and let's mix this up. Again, you are going to leave this on medium to low heat so your cheeses don't stick to your pot or pan. And I'll come back when this is all melted together. Okay, now once everything is melted, as far as your cream cheese and your Velveeta cheese, go ahead and add your 8 ounces of sour cream. Keep stirring until everything is well blended and mixed together. Now once everything is mixed together, you can then turn off your burner and it is ready to serve. And there you have it. We have made my creamy Rotel dip. You can serve it up in a bowl like what I do. I like to put it in a bowl and then dip my chips. You can serve it however you want. You guys go ahead and enjoy your creamy Rotel dip that you made, and I'm gonna go enjoy this now. Have a great day, and I will see you guys later.